Isaacs. And they racing away from that 1800-meter mark, and I thought that Regal Ransom was a little slow out of the gate. Out very nicely in the early stages is House of Wax from an inside jump. Seal is racing up on the far side, followed by Isaacs, who's racing 2 lengths off the leader, and then it's Soul Masters further back in the field. Sage Throne is racing closest to the fence, and then Piranha, who's alongside of that, but just a little keen and just tugs away behind them now. Soul Master ahead of it. Captain's got the Greys outside of them now and racing 9 or 10 lengths from that leader. Aslan's further back in the field, and Sadera is now racing behind that lot. In running is the Apache in the orange colours, and that's racing about 9 or 10 lengths from that leader. Then it's Dark Wind is further back in the red and the white colours as we go back to Regal Ransom in the blue, and Rudra's also further back, and then ILSANPIETRO as they become homeward bound in the Victory Moon Stakes powered by the Citizen. So they get to the top of the lane now with 800 metres left to go, and it's House of Wax the leader from Seal, who's racing away now in that second position, followed by Isaacs on the inside. Captain Scott's SMANJEMANJE is behind that. Then it's Soul Master further back in the field. Sage Throne is on the inside. Aslan's further back. Regal Ransom is going to go through on the inside. Piranha's on the stand side of runners, but came under the stick with about 400 to go. SMANJEMANJE came through now to pick it up. Seal is racing in the middle of the course. Isaacs behind that. Captain Scott the Grey is racing in behind that. It's still SMANJEMANJE with about 200 metres to go. Captain Scott the Grey's a couple of lengths behind them. They're inside the final 150. ILSANPIETRO's looking to run on, but it's SMANJEMANJE who's clear in the Victory Moon Stakes powered by the Citizen, and is going to come through and win it by a good 3 lengths to ILSANPIETRO, and then the Apache. Captain Scott Soul Master was further back in the field. Isaacs, then Rudra. They were followed by Sage Throne, who were racing midfield. They must have finished 10 or 11 lengths from the leader, and Piranha.
A runaway victory by the 5-year-old son of Kahal, number 13, SMANJEMANJE, who comes back and bounces back to form in good style in the Victory Moon Handicap, the Grade 2 under apprentice Grant van Niekerk. Having your first ride on this track for the first time, and a good win. Bit of a surprise for you?
Yeah, a big surprise. Just a very big thanks to Mr. Zackey for allowing me to ride this. I'm very blessed. And yeah, they just won it in courageous style. I mean, he was off the Gelding, did him well. I didn't really know much about the horse, but I heard he had a breathing problem. So they tried some concoction with some breathing. Connor. I mean, yeah, that worked out pretty well. Just big thanks to them, man. Yeah.
Congratulations. Nice to have you in town, and you've certainly been putting your name all over Cape Town, so it's nice to have you in Gauteng, and hopefully you'll do well in the last.
Yeah, I'm just really grateful, as I said, and yeah, things are going well, and just have to keep my head up and just work as hard as I am working, and hopefully it'll just pay off at the end, like it did tonight.
Congratulations. Well done, Grant.
Thank you.
Apprentice Grant van Niekerk. Kevin Hunter, part owner in Victory Moon, is here to present you with the Victory Moon Handicap. And just so, I don't know if everybody can see, but there's a full moon out tonight, so certainly Victory Moon looking down on us.
Yes, and just once again, thanks Mr. Zackey for putting me on.
Congratulations.
And all the winning owners.
Well done. Okay, Grant. Mr. Zackey, Gelding's done the trick, the Cornell collar's done the trick. What is it? Both.
It all started out when Kevin was with the Mad Syndicate, and he had shares with Victory Moon, and he says, I have to buy a horse that's going to win the Victory Moon.
So this was it?
It's an honest story, really, and it's happened. And this is to my son-in-law and my daughter, and to George Barker. He always said to me that I can keep the check if I bring him a trophy.
Well, there you go. I think you're a very rich man tonight, Mr. Zackey.
Well, I hope so, George. He's got to announce it.
Okay, now before you run off, are you going to enter him for the Sansui, or I mean, are you running him?
It's a bit too late, I think.
Didn't enter him,
No,
so you didn't know he was going to make so much improvement.
No, yeah, exactly. But you know, I thought I'll take it a bit slow because his condition, when I started to push him, he started disappearing now that he's cut. So I thought, let me give him a little easier ride. There's other races. Smaller ones for us, and there's a lot of mealies.
Congratulations, Mr. Zackey. Lovely to have you in the winner's enclosure.
Could I just also thank Grant van Niekerk with his great ride. He just rode it to the tee. And I'm so ecstatic with my grandchildren, my children, my family, and thanks to everybody.
You're over the moon.
Thank you.
In the Victory Moon, there we go. There's your memento. Don't worry about the check. Take the trophy. It means more. Okay, guys, let's get you all in because this is a great time. George, come. Let's have a go. Okay, Victory Moon Handicap, first graded race for this horse, and a lovely feeling.
Julina, it's unbelievable. You know, I owned Victory Moon, so to take the prize is unbelievable. It's like destiny. I want to thank my partners. Kevin Hunter knows that this is like, it's unbelievable. It's something that I cannot explain, and it's so nice to have it with George. And we've had such a good partnership from the beginning. You know, we've had ups and downs with the horse, but it's been unbelievable, and I think he's come back to himself. We look at his first run after a gelding, and I think that's what did the difference.
I think so too, but also the breathing, George, also the cornell collar obviously helped a lot.
Yes, I must thank you, Tyrone. He didn't believe in cutting the horse. We've been through a bit with this horse, but what I must say is thank you, Grant. Brilliant ride. Placed him beautifully around the bend. And when he kicked for him, I thought maybe, you know, he'll stop again, but he didn't. He carried on through. Tyrone, Zackey, the check is yours. I did say that. My partner, Kevin, thank you. I think we'll have a lot of fun. We've got a lot of other horses we can share with. And then obviously to the whole family and the people at the yard, well done. Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done to the guys. There's your, that's the floating trophy. You'll be taking home the memento, but certainly some exciting action happening at Turffontein this evening with the son of Kahal returning 42 Rand a win on the tote, 9 Rand a place, and all the connections from Victory Moon, well, not all the connections, but certainly 2 of the connections that were in partnership in Victory Moon here handing out the trophy and one receiving one in the Victory Moon Handicap at Turffontein this evening. So well done to George Barker, Kevin and Mrs. N.M. Backos, and of course Tyrone, Zackey, the winning trainer. It was Grant van Niekerk, a superb ride from him in the Victory Moon, and a promising young rider he certainly is. Great to have them all, not forgetting our breeders, Summerhill stud.